It's your boy Bobby Beach. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, that is Top Boy. For those of you who don't know, Top Boy is pretty much a show about European gangsters, black European gangsters, and not just black ones. It's very diverse. You got certain characters that are connected to different people, different backgrounds, different races. So it's pretty much about that. It's about pretty much them being in Europe and trying to live and survive, and them not seeing any other way out. So they're pretty much gangsters. They're on that street mess. They're doing what they got to do. And for those of you who don't know, they're all about selling food. So if you ever hear about food, we got to get some food, they call drugs food in that show. So like, if you ever want to check it out, that's what it's about. For those of you who have seen Top Boy, you know. So basically, when it comes down to it, this show is about Deshaun and Sully. And Deshaun and Sully are like the main characters. Deshaun is very much like, if you're a Power fan, he's like Ghost, but he's laid back, he's very discreet, no one really knows what he's thinking. He doesn't really show how he feels with his face, and he's sometimes vulnerable, but with certain characters. And even then, he's not that vulnerable. Sully, on the other hand, is the guy. He's straight to the point. He doesn't play. He has things about him where he would go off, or he'll do his own thing, but he's the shooter. He's quick to get you gone. He doesn't care. He's ready immediately. And then there's the third protagonist that pretty much was introduced during the Netflix of Top Boy. His name is Jamie. He's young, he's up and coming, and he reminds Deshaun of himself when he was very young. So check out Top Boy when you get the chance. I know you guys have been seeing different commercials about the fact that they're coming back with a new season. I would say, if that's the case, go ahead and check out the season that's on Netflix right now. Now, Top Boy was a show that actually existed in like 2010, 2011. There are actually episodes that exist back then. I think it was 4 episodes per season, because you got Top Boy Series 1 and Series 2. Now, they're going through some stuff because there is a Top Boy Summer House, which is actually about the first series where they were merging them together. But something's going on with Netflix and the channel that had Top Boy, where you don't have Series 1 there right now, but you just got Series 2. So I don't know. You may have to look up Series 1 online, and you can watch Series 2 on the Summer House. Whereas this Top Boy that we're talking about now is pretty much the Netflix Top Boy, because the show pretty much it got canceled in 2011, but it came back in 2019 thanks to Drake, and now here we are. But a lot of people say you can watch the Netflix Top Boy and continue on to where they're at right now versus looking at the other two. But you're fans, you're gonna want to go back and it's like, okay, well, let me go see. So when it comes to this show, I would say definitely watch. It's different. It's a different perspective. I like what they're doing. It shows you how things are. Like here in America, a lot of us go through a lot because we're always put into like this impoverished situations where we're working either in the low class, or we're poor, or we're in a situation where I think most of us are middle class, or we're like early middle class, and we're trying to do what we can. Now, Top Boy is pretty much about people who go through pretty much the same things. They're in apartment housing. They don't want to be there. They're working their behinds off. There's not enough money. Just a whole bunch of mess going on over there. A lot of the black people there are connected to like different places. They're not just from like, oh, well, I'm straight up Europe. No, a lot of them are like they're like from Nigeria. A lot of them are connected to Nigeria, Africa, Jamaica, Haiti, the Bahamas. And for those of you that don't know, the Queen is over the Bahamas and the Queen is over Canada. A lot of people don't know that. And likewise, London is its own state, or it's considered its own nation. London is considered its own nation within Europe. A lot of people don't know that either. But when it comes down to it, basically Top Boy just shows you that, hey, over here in Europe, this is how a lot of black people are living. We're going through it too. And these people are like, well, this is the only way we're going to make it out. Don't get it twisted. This is just a story being told, telling you how things run in the streets there. However, there's always other stories. But Top Boy is a great story, feels very realistic. You don't have a lot of drama. A lot of stuff that goes on in that show happens here in America too. It's simply about just different stuff. It's more, I would say Top Boy is more street It's about stuff that happened on the street and how people feel about things on the street and how they get their attitudes on the street, because these are real life situations. I'm thinking, some of us have gone through. That's how realistic Top Boy is. Top Boy is very realistic about, everything. And I would say personally, I'm not knocking nobody, but Top Boy is probably the most realistic show that I've come across. So, because it feels like you're there when you're in the show, you're there with them, and if you've been through that kind of life before, then you're like, okay, I see this, because a lot of stuff that happens in Top Boy happens in real life. It's just crazy. Whoever wrote this show, they had to have gone through some of these things. They had to have, lived that life to some degree, or at least see that life. So they know what they're doing, and hey. For those of you who are interested in checking out Top Boy, definitely would say check that show out. For those of you who are watching it, you know what kind of show this is, and this is a good show. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys checking out Top Boy. The new season's coming out soon. If you want to catch up on it, go right ahead and go to Netflix, peep it out. I like the show. I highly recommend you to check it out. You will like it. But that's pretty much what I got to say. In regards to the show, Top Boy is great. You will love it. I love the show. I just want to say to all of you, it is your boy, Bobby B's here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one. Hey, it's your boy, Bobby B. So I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind. That is Top Boy. For those of you who don't know, Top Boy is pretty much a show about European games. Hope is a great thing. Hope is a good thing. However, hope can be bad. You can hope things can be different. You can hope things can change. However, if you're not doing anything for that hope to happen, that change to happen, it's not going to happen. And then hope will turn into depression. Hope without action, nothing will never happen. No one will know a problem if you don't speak on it. No one will do nothing about the problem unless you move on it. And you're going to have to go far to change the problem, because you got to do something about it. Hope is a good thing, but you got to make sure